Good morning. Today I'm making a recipe with a vegetable called bottle gourd, and in Ayurveda and yoga they say any vegetable that has more water, obviously all vegetables have fiber, so anything that has is full of fiber and water is sathvik means one that is of good nature. So when we consume any vegetables with high quantities of water and fiber, we feel good. So that's why they call sattvic food, and we need to aim to include more of these vegetables in our diet to heal our body. It has a profound, obviously our mind and spirit is not separate from it, so when we take sattvic food it has an impact on our overall well-being and how we feel in our body and mind. So today I'm making this bottle gourd, and I have a story behind it, how I learned this very simple recipe, but I always enjoyed when I'm making it. And I'm dedicating this to my friend in college from whom I learned it. So during college I went on a sleepover. I was a hostler and went on a sleepover to my friend's house. She said she was a day scholar. I'm saying was because she's no more, and so I'm thinking of her when I'm making this recipe and hoping that she's happy in the other world that she is in right now. She comes from a different state I come from, and during college, as I was learning to specialize in food production to be a chef, which later I became a commercial cookery trainer for quite some time in my career. So when I went to her house, she said, "What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat?" And I was like, "Make something that you make at home, your mom makes at home, that's traditional to your recipe. I want to learn it." And this is what she made. And it felt so simple, but I just loved it because any vegetable with lot of water, people think it's bland. It doesn't have any flavor to it. Whatever flavor we add in the cooking process is the flavor that it absorbs. So this felt really good. Let's I hope you enjoy this. Let's get started. So this is a bottle gourd. I have peeled it, and this was a long one. Bottle gourds are really long. This is one half. I have made them into strips like this, and I'm going to chop them up. I have chopped one half of it, which is cooking in the stove, while I chop the other one, and I'll top it on top of it, so you can see the cubes I have cut. So I'm going to do the same with the rest of the fruit. I'm calling it a fruit because any vegetable with seed inside is technically a fruit. Little bit of extra chef information for you. Anyway, so I'm going to cut it, then show you the rest of the recipe. Chop the whole vegetable. Now to this, what I'm going to do is add salt. So the salt is going to release the water in the vegetable, so that way I don't have to add water. I can also add just a little bit, like 2 tablespoons of water to just get it started, and then it will leave water on its own from the vegetable. It will cook in its own water. And then after salt, I'm adding half a teaspoon, maybe just a bit more, of chili powder, about half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Just I'm adding a little more. So let's make it 3/4 because it's one full bottle gourd, and I'm gonna let it cook in this. I'm gonna leave this here. So this is one full vegetable. So you have to give it 10 minutes to cook. I might add just a little bit of water to get it started. So just literally 2 tablespoons. And increase the heat and let it cook. Okay, it has been 10 minutes and I just checked that the vegetable is cooked. It's nicely cooked, and can you see there's a little bit of water it's all good. So what we do now, the vegetable is so simple. Vegetable is cooked this was one thing I've never seen before. Pouring fresh milk. I'm using normal milk we drink, full cream milk, and it is done. Literally this is done. So I will do the tempering, the tadka with mustard seeds now to finish it off. So I've got my pan here ready. I'm going to put a little bit of oil, about 1 tablespoon, less than that, mustard seeds, some broken Bengal gram. So these things, if you don't have, it is fine. Just use only mustard if you don't have mustard. And these are like sun-dried curry leaves, because where I live, I don't get curry leaves always. I'm actually growing a curry leaf tree right now, very carefully like a baby. Once it's well established, I won't have dirt for curry leaves. So now, whenever I get in bulk, I just sun-dry them and I use them. So now this is just my twist. This is not what my friend Funny did. She did not add asafoetida. It's just, I love the flavor of asafoetida, so I'm adding it. So if you don't have that, don't add it. And if it's not your preference. So you can hear the mustard crackle. So this is done. I'm just going to flip this over. Just like that. It's hot. And as simple as that, this is done. I'm going to mix it up. Sathvik Bottle vegetable in memory of my friend Funny Kilaru, who is no more. She succumbed to cancer at a very young age. We did not know, I did not know of her demise for a long time. So today when I saw Bottle Guard, I think of her, and this is in memory of her. Try it and let me know if you enjoy this simple Sathvik recipe. Thanks for watching. So I make recipes that I cook at home. Essentially recipes I have learned and I cook for my family are ones that are healing, that are nutritious, and that are good for the mind, body and soul. As you know, I have a background in yoga and Ayurvedic cooking, and I understand naturopathy. So all of these I'm informed by all of this body of knowledge in my cooking, and that's why at Inner Peace Hub I also add recipes. So it is, you might be wondering, Inner Peace Hub and recipes, well, it is a reflection of everything I do in my life to bring inner peace. So this is one of the recipes. I have few more recipes, check it out. I'll be adding one more soon. I'm gonna add a simple egg curry. I have a video on how to boil egg in Tefal steamer. Check that out as well. I'm all about quick healthy meals. So if you like that kind of content, check out my cooking recipes.